Alright, boys, today's subject is books. More specifically, being forced against your freedom of will to read a bum ass, diabolical, utter nonsensical novel book, which is absolute rubbish, where you're forced to read it because your bitch teacher has no life and wants you to suffer every single day of your existence, and then write a 15-page report on why that absolute utter garbage book was actually a masterpiece. With you probably chat GPT nowadays. Back in my days, we spark noted that shit, because I guarantee you nobody read more than 3 pages, and that first 3 pages were just in class to act like you gave a fuck, but you didn't. Let me be clear, I don't care if you like to read. I do read, stuff I like to read, like sports articles, manga. Back in the day I used to read that. Other things like Captain Underpants, back in my heyday I used to read that all the time. Diary of a Wimpy Kid, like these were books I like to read. Very high IQ individual, you could say, right? Very savant in terms of novels, the highest levels. Like, I'm not out here about to read the newest New York bestseller 700-page book. Like, dog, I'm not doing that. If you like to do that, congrats, buddy. But like, if you're forcing me, which is what these school systems have in place, they force you to read some bum ass 300, 400-page book about some absolute bullshit you couldn't give less of a fuck about. English classes are the most scam fraud classes ever made. In Canada, you have to take 4 years of English, like mandatory, and they don't even teach you English. They teach you literary devices. That's the main takeaway. Like, buddy, when am I ever gonna use an onomatopoeia? Like, zap, I'm the Electro Wizard from Clash Royale. An alliteration like bing back bop. Like, buddy, like nobody uses alliteration or what are these literary terms outside of English class. Like, nobody uses them, or nobody actually thinks about them when saying stuff in real life. Last thing I want to do is read first of all, 300 pages of nonsense. Like I'm already saying, you don't want to read it. On top of reading 300 pages of shit you don't want to read, you have to deep it and be like, yo, what literary devices were used and what does that represent? Like, buddy, if I read some shit like Johnny's favorite color is blue, the teacher's gonna come out, so what did Johnny mean by his favorite color is blue? Now, anyone with a fucking brain would tell you he just likes the color blue. But these fuck-ass English teachers want to stroke their ego and be like, yo, I'm a fucking intellectual being. Like, buddy, if you were intellectual, you would make a new language and not reiterate the same language like a weirdo and act like you know something with these literary devices. The blue represents he's sad. No, it fucking doesn't. Go ask the author right now. Author would be like, dog, he's a little kid, bro. He likes blue. I don't know. Bro, you're fucking weirdo, these English teachers, bro. Shit makes me so mad, bro. Like, go teach a real subject like math. Or art is a better subject than English, bro. Like, at least teach someone to mix the colors or something. Like, English is a literally bullshit class talking about some literary devices. Oh, it's foreshadowing. Foreshadowing. What? Oh, I hope it doesn't rain today, and then it rains in the evening. Oh, that's a sign of foreshadowing. Buddy, I hope the fucking sun doesn't blow up in the morning. Is that a sign of foreshadowing too? Oh God, bro, that's the only class I've ever hated with the passion in my life. Because it doesn't matter how you study. You can't study for English, bro. You write reports based on whatever the fuck you read and just, I think he means this. Like, how do I know what he means, bro? I'm not the author. I didn't write this garbage novel in the first place. Like, I don't know what he meant by this. And then, even if you do some whatever answer you do, you get graded based on how much the teacher likes you. Deadass, bro. English is a fraud scam course. You get graded on how much the teacher fucks with you. Pretty much. Like, math class, I'm not gonna say I was the greatest student of all time. I wasn't. Like, I used to show up late and everything. But when it comes down to math, buddy, if you have the right answer, you have the right answer. That's it. But English class is buddy, there are no right answers. So pretty much whatever the teacher decides, yo, if I fuck with a student, I'm gonna give him good grades. If I don't fuck with him, he can go fuck himself. I don't care if he dies tomorrow. I really don't care. This English class gave me PTSD on books. That's why I don't like to read books. Nowadays I don't read no actual books. Like, if English class was actually sick back in the day, they would let you choose your novel of choice or whatever, and then you write the report on something you actually low-key gave a fuck about. Maybe I would like to read more nowadays. Like, maybe back in the day, if I chose I don't know, Black Clover or some shit, some shit I actually fuck with heavy, be like, yo, I'm gonna write a report on why Black Clover is the greatest manga ever, because it is anyways. Easy report. I could low-key make a video on that because it's the greatest manga ever. Like, I could make that shit, and the teacher will be like, explain your points. Like, buddy, this is the easy explanation ever, bro. Asta will clear your MC without hesitation, bro. He does not give up, bro. He's just that guy. Straight up, bro. And if you disagree, read the manga yourself, buddy. Anyways, I stand by everything I said. I don't think I said anything incorrect. Everything I said was correct. I know that for a fact. But if you are one of those guys who like to read books, you know, do you, buddy. If you like to read the New York's bestseller every time they come out, which is, you know, not even hard to do nowadays. Like, I could make a New York bestseller. It's like an extra, like, $50 charge. You could get a New York bestseller just like that. But if you're one of those guys, I don't know, man. You're a bookworm nerd. If that's what you like to do, man, congrats, buddy. But you'll never catch me reading an old 400-page book of bullshit.